Bob the 20th.
You sure?
Yeah, you're looking for an innovate.
Okay, let's.
Bob
I've
the
got an
20th,
invite.
who's donated $3.69. You ready for this? He's got some. He needs some advice from me. Sips.
Okay.
Advice. My dad is a strict Muslim.
Oh, God.
I'm in love with a Christian girl. He says she is haram. He checks. He checks my penis every day.
Yeah, sniffs it. Oh, shit. Okay, right, here we go.
To make sure I'm not having sex with her. What should I do? This girl is beautiful. I gladly get my dick out for my haram bae. So listen.
I see.
So the advice.
That's amazing.
I see.
That's top. That's top.
You need to get a dildo, okay?
Yeah.
And you need to put the dildo in your
over
pants,
your dick.
okay? So that when you have sex with your haram bae, with your real penis,
You get your dad to inspect the fake one.
you get your dad to
Genius.
inspect the dildo instead, and then you're like, Dad, it's clean.
It's clean, Dad. Look, you can even have a suck on it if you want.
Yeah, there's no juice of my
What
haram.
happens if he
bae on
checks
this
the
penis.
if he checks like the dishwasher and sees it after you cleaned it in there?
Yeah, he sees it in the rack.
Why is your penis in the
dildo
cutlery
in
rack?
yeah, would you put it?
Yeah, definitely.
In the cutlery
tip down
rack?
or,
Or do you-
balls up or balls down?
Would you put it where
would
the
you
big
go?
plates go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I think I'd put it there too.
I hope that you're ripping a prosthetic dick off and not your real dick off while you're watching me play this. The frustration levels, I realize, are probably through the roof. But I would hate to think that you've somehow ripped your actual own dick off and no longer have it. When, of course, you could just be using a novelty Velcro one, or just super gluing a dildo to the front of your jeans or whatever and ripping that off instead. I think it makes more sense. I honestly think it makes more sense.
I'm a firm believer that when somebody is down, it's best to kick them.
When I went to school, it was just like, this is how you survive on the mean streets. Step 1, get yourself a knife. Step 2, learn how to slice a fool. Step 3, deal drugs. Step 4, profit? Question mark, question mark, question mark? That was it. That's all we did at school. We never learned like anything useful. It was all dumb stuff. How to survive. Survival of the fit.
Man, I really like Wayne Gretzky. Like, I just think that this guy is a great hockey player. He's really good. He's done some great things. I was reading about him and stuff, and my grandma turns around to me in her gingerbread log cabin with the comical voice that Lewis just did, and she says, "You know what? That's great. It's really great to admire somebody and look up to them. But you know what? Now imagine them sitting on the can taking a shit." And I was like, what? And then I imagined Wayne Gretzky sitting there, pants around his ankles, reading the paper or like farting around on his iPad or whatever, taking a shit. And I thought, I get it. You know what? They're just people. All these people that you look up to, they do all the same shit that you and me do in their spare time, right? Like take a shit. Sometimes they make like really smelly farts. Sometimes they throw up involuntarily on the bus. Other times
I think
they trip.
she got that the
and
wrong
then
way
fall into
round,
a
though.
snowbank or whatever. And I thought, this is good advice, actually. And now I don't look up to anyone anymore. Because now,
I think she got
anytime
it
I
the wrong
see
way
someone in
round.
the news or whatever, I'm like, that guy shits all the time. And I'm picturing
You're
it
not
right now.
supposed to think about.
Fuck me, I was beating my chest. It was like as a joke to my kids. Because they were yelling a lot and stuff, and I couldn't get their attention. So I ran into the room and I started like beating my chest really hard like an ape. And fuck, I actually injured my chest. It hurt really bad. But it was super funny. And I was laughing a lot. And my kids were like dumbstruck for a second and then started laughing too. They'd never seen anything like it. So tip for dads out there. If you ever wanna really fuck with your kids, just pound your chest like an ape. It works. It's good, right?
Outlander.
Here, have one of these.
Another day of misery.
God. Well, with that attitude, yeah. Sometimes when life gives you lemons, you just gotta cut them up and squeeze them into your eye. That's what I do. Reminds me that I'm alive. That stinging pain. And then when you're done, you shove them up your ass. That's right, bitch. Nobody likes a crybaby. Nobody. That's a good dad tip, okay? when you go somewhere, like you take your kids to a coffee shop, or if you take them out for dinner, you can save a lot of money by not ordering food for yourself, because kids don't eat all their food. So get them like a big meal, and then just sit there watching them intently while they eat, and maybe even put them off eating a bit, and then the rest is for you. It's good. One meal for like 3 people. It's really nice. So that's a hot dad tip right there. Same with desserts. Get a big dessert for them. They'll eat like half of it. Rest is for you, man. Like, you save a lot of money.
We provide peace of mind for when you
Sips
rest in
tips.
peace.
Yeah, it's a pro tactic.
It's
That's how you afford a Ferrari eventually. Hey, the copper bars are done.
Sips,
So
I
now
am kind of sad. What is a good way to cheer up?
Sour milk baby. Have you tried just straight up jacking it? Maybe that could cheer you up a little bit, no? It works for me. Whenever I'm feeling sad or alone or distraught or whatever, I just do rub-a-dub-dub. Wanking always helps. It's true. It's so true. It's so true. Okay, good.
You'll sort of get to the point where I don't know, maybe you've had this like already, but have you ever like delved into the man zone? Like, has that happened to you yet?
The man zone? What do you mean?
The man zone is sort of like it's like an elevated state of mind. So like, you know, your
it's
wife
the highest
is,
state of being. Okay.
It is, yeah. Your wife is like asking you to do stuff, and like the baby is crying, and the song that you hate the most is playing on the radio, or like somebody is just driving like a geriatric, or you know, so all these things combining together, which would normally just like drive you insane. But you've just got Spanish Flea like playing in your mind, and you're thinking about like a really efficient play in Hearthstone or whatever.
Yeah.
And you have at that point entered into the man zone where you just you know, like it doesn't matter what's happening, and you know, you just like Dukes of Hazzard style drive the car off a cliff or whatever, and you know, Spanish Flea's still playing. You're still thinking about efficiently trading minions for value and stuff like that.
I guess
and,
actually, if I played the full Taskmaster second, and it was a frost trap, I would get myself an extra. Yeah, that would. I would have lethal.
yeah. The man. Wait, you'll see. You'll do it. At one point.
The problem is I
it'll
found
happen,
that when
you'll
I
be
go
like,
into
oh, shit,
those
yeah, this
sorts
is the man zone.
of zones, is
Yeah.
then my wife expects a response at some point.
Yeah, no, they are. They're way more trouble than they're worth. But man, some of those moments, like I can remember them, and I just think like, oh, geez, it's amazing, like what your brain will do to like help you cope in situations, sort of thing. Like you just get like this. It's not even like inner peace or whatever. It's just this complete focus on things that aren't immediately happening around you, and you know, and then shit just plays out, and you're like, oh shit, I know what I need to do next time I play my fucking bullshit pay to win warrior deck.
Son of a
fucking son of a bitch. Yeah, the man zone. I think it's like a little bit underrated, but actually I value the man zone.
Man, just when she asks for like chocolate chip cookies with pickles and mustard on them, just get them. It's honestly, your wife will just go more and more crazy leading up to actually giving birth, and then she'll just be crazy forever after giving birth. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. You just gotta roll with the punches, man. Good luck though, and have fun. Summer baby's pretty good. It means that you can at least go outside when the baby's inside crying. Oh god. You won't die alone, right? You'll have kids that hopefully love you and look after you and stuff. But like, think of like people who don't have kids. What the fuck do? They just end up like those old people where they cut off the heat and then they freeze to death in their apartment because there's nobody around to care about them anymore. Who's the smart guy now? Huh? That's right. Jeez. Oh fuck. Oh, you're not gonna have to worry about kids. Oh jeez. I plan on becoming a youthful forever. I see. Okay, great. Good luck with that. You're old.
wrinkly ass dick and balls, and you're old, nobody will want to touch them, right? Because you'll be old. Getting old is brutal, man. It's even more unforgiving than this game, actually. So that's why you pad yourself out with kids. So then this morning she wakes up and she was like, me cried last night. It's like, yeah, you were crying. It's like, me scream. It's like, yeah, you were screaming. She's like, me like my bed. Okay. I mean,
You
it doesn't make
beautiful
sense.
bastard, my school
You're
schedule makes
crying
it
and
impossible
screaming,
to
but
watch.
you like your
Thank
like your
dog
bed.
for breaks. Love
Oh.
you, Dad.
Frank the NPC, thanks so much, man. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. So, the TLDR of that little story is kids don't make any sense. Like, they know what they're doing, but they don't know why they're doing it. They just do it. But they realize that they've done it. But they still couldn't tell you why they did it in the first place. It's hilarious. Me scream. It's like so matter of fact, too. Me like my bed. She's like a little caveman.
Man, I don't want to send my kid to anyone's house nowadays. Like,
why?
I don't know what's changed. I just don't fucking trust anyone. Like, I
Right,
just
but
don't know
that's
what's
the
going to
thing, like,
happen. I want to keep an eye on them, you know?
No,
Like,
man, my kids go around the houses all the time. My kids were around a friend's house yesterday.
I know, but what if they go to like somebody's house and like the dad is a drug dealer or something? I don't want my kid to like
No, 'cause they
see
know the
a drug
parents.
deal at this age.
Aren't all these people in your Facebook fucking World Cup pool thing?
No,
Oh, isn't
these
that-
are like kids that your kid goes to school with parents. These are people you don't know. Like, I don't know any of these people. I don't know what they do. I don't know their background. Like,
What do you
fuck,
want to do, like a fucking background check before your kid goes around and play at their house?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I would like to have that peace of mind knowing that I haven't sent my son to some piece of shit's house for the whole
Think
day.
about it from the other way around, though. You're the dad who is like sit at home in a shed all day in a big cloud of smoke.
Yeah, but fucking.
I mean, you're the weirdest dad of all.
I'm not, though.
I mean, how are they going to be weirder than that? Like, what? Oh, yeah, I work out of my basement.
All right,
a
here's the thing,
steel
right?
reinforced bunker.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I don't care what they're doing in there.
Number
Like,
one, you're a foreigner, so they trust you less. Number two,
Yeah.
you fucking sit in your garage all day. You shouting
Yeah.
and they're playing video games. You vape.
You're yelling.
Oh,
They can
fuck.
hear you from the school.
You're the weirdo.
I don't know why I'm being judged here, okay? I
Yeah,
don't
but
care.
you're judging them. You're saying, oh, they could be some
I'm
fucking
not
piece of
judging
shit
them.
drug
I'm
dealer.
just saying,
You are.
I don't trust
Yeah, but
them.
that's judging.
You're like the
that's a
fucking
judgment.
overlord of the snails. You come out of the fucking shed covered in snails.
Yeah,
You're like, I
snail
am the
man over
lord
here.
of the snails.
Right, well,
Fucking snail bro.
Be that as it may, fellas. Be that as I don't trust these other parents. I want to send my kid over to their house. I don't know
Well,
them.
guess what? Your kids are going to go
And
around to
they
their
don't have to
houses.
send their kids here either. I'm perfectly happy not having any other fucking kids in my house.
How does your
all
kid
right?
feel about that? Your kids aren't
Yes,
going to
he's-
like that.
No,
They're
he's
not.
cool. He's fine.
He's
got his-
young. When he gets older, he'll want to have friends around. He'll want to go
No,
to their
there's
house.
two of them. They hang out all the time. They're
Oh,
fine.
dude, come on.
Let him who is without sin cast the first stone.
He has friends that come over. It's easier for them to come over because then, we can keep an eye on them and like you don't have to worry about their weird, creepy parents and stuff like that. But we never let them go to like other people's houses unless we really know them and trust them and stuff. Like we don't just
How
send
old is he? How old is he?
6.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little different at 6, but geez,
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry
I'm
about
not
it.
saying he can't go. Like when he's like 21, fucking go to somebody's house. I don't care, but not when you're 6. For Christ's sake, that's too young. They're too small.
Yeah. There was a thing where apparently people, because it's the thing, it's the thing now, right? They try to make it seem like they're like really understanding and caring for like feminism and women's rights and stuff, but it's a trend. They think that they're gonna somehow profit off the back of making every lead character for the next 2 years a female, because they think it's gonna get them like grow their demographic or make them more popular or whatever. It's totally sinister. But it seems to be the thing now. Every game is going to have a female lead now. Because that's the new thing to do. You're going to have to hold on to
It's been hell at work.
a bunch of shit here.
Clippert and I fired one person on Tuesday and looking at 2 today.
Oh, fuck.
It has ruined our week.
Oh, no.
People just don't want to do their jobs. Happy days. Thanks for making their day a little easier.
Flips, man, thanks so much. And you know what?
don't take it on your shoulders. If people want to act like assholes, that's up to them, right? You're doing your job, and Pet is probably doing her job as well. Sometimes it's just the way it is. Some people just are not, you know, they might not like that job. They might find another job that they like better. Maybe in a roundabout way you're doing them a favor. Don't worry about it too much, man. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Got him. Hey, Prawnface, thanks for the donation. Sips, you've done a bit of programming modeling, right? How do I model the effective specific heat of a simple eutectic alloy? I think you just go fuck yourself, actually. And then you'll probably find that the whole thing will just resolve itself. It's pretty good. Block potion for 12 blocks.
I can't smell flowers either. People are like, oh, can you smell these beautiful flowers? I smell them and I just can't smell them.
Oh man, you know what? You're missing out. I smelled a flower the other day, and holy shit, it's incredible how nice they smell. Like,
Yeah.
it is.
Listen to what you just said.
It is though. It's one of those things you just take for granted. You're like, I've smelled like 20 flowers. Fuck, I don't care. But actually, take time to smell one.
Listen to yourself.
They smell amazing. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. I hope you don't have the Monday blues, and I hope that you don't have the blues because you have like a full working week ahead of you or whatever. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things. You're just gonna have to suck it up. You're gonna have to suck it up and deal with it like a man and get through this working week. And then you know, let your hair down, or if you don't have hair, just like throw your toupee up in the air or whatever for the weekend when it finally comes.